Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. Today we are in Genesis and we're continuing on with Noah. We're just about done with Noah here, and it's called God's Covenant with Noah. God laid out a covenant with Noah after he got off the ark, and we're going to look at that today and see what he says, because it's a commitment between God and Noah here. So let's read today Genesis chapter 9, verses 1 through 17. It says this: Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, Be fruitful, and increase in number, and fill the earth. Okay? That's the first thing that God told him to do. Be fruitful and fill the earth. Okay? If you stay all around the ark, are you going to fill the earth? No, not at all. You're going to repopulate all around the ark. But God said, go, out and, repopulate the earth. So that's what they were supposed to do. And that was going well until they decided to build the Tower of Babel, okay, which is later on, a couple chapters here. And so then God has to intervene again. Verse 2, The fear and dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth, and on all the birds of the sky, and in every creature that moves along the ground, and on all the fish of the sea. They are given to you into your hands. Everything that lives and moves about will be food for you, just as I gave you the green plants, I now give you everything. Okay, so the animals, they were tame. I don't know how tame they were up until that point, but they were obviously tame in the ark, okay? But he's saying from this point on, the animals are going to fear you, okay? And that happens today. You will have like a big alligator, a bear, all those things that, they could easily wipe us out, but they fear man, okay? So when you come along, their first instinct is to go away, not to come and eat you, all right? And up until this time, also, they were vegetarians, and now God has given them permission to eat meat. Verse 4, But you must not eat the meat that has its lifeblood still in it. And for the lifeblood I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting from every animal. And from each human being, too, I will demand an accounting for the life of another human being. Whoever sheds human blood, by humans shall their blood be shed. For in the image of God, God made mankind. Okay. And as for you, be fruitful and increase in number and multiply on the earth and increase on it. Okay. Several things there. When you were eating the meat, drain the blood out. Don't have it all bloody. Okay. Because the blood really represents life, and it's significant. That blood is very significant all the way up through the crucifixion. But the blood was significant in future sacrifices and so forth. So that significance God didn't want messed with. All right. So he said, drain the blood out. And he's saying, human life is valuable. And here he is given really license and command for capital punishment. Sadly, today we've thought, we're better than that, that's like the craziest idea in the world, that we shouldn't have capital punishment anymore. Well, no, God had said you need to have capital punishment. If someone does something where they kill someone else, then they need to be killed. Okay, and God really here demands that. So, yeah, we've gotten so far away from the Bible here these days. Verse 8, Then God said to Noah and to his sons with him, I now establish my covenant with you and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that was with you, the birds, the livestock, and all the wild animals, and all those that came out of the ark with you, every living creature on earth. I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be destroyed by the waters of the flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth. Okay? So he's saying here, be fruitful and multiply, but then he's saying this covenant is established to all people, really, all your children and grandchildren and so forth, okay? And to all the animals. And he's saying then too, I won't ever destroy the earth again with a flood. I may destroy it with a fire, but I'm not going to destroy it with a flood. Verse 12, And God said, This is the sign of the covenant I'm making between me and you and every living creature with you. A covenant for all generations to come. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring the clouds over the earth and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life. Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures, so every kind on the earth. Okay, now God didn't put that rainbow there to oh yeah, I forgot all about that. No, it's more for us. God doesn't forget. So God said to Noah, this is the sign of the covenant I have established between me and you and all life on earth. Several things here. Okay, God said a symbol of this covenant is the rainbow. Okay, let me tell you right now that rainbow has been hijacked today by other groups to mean everything unbiblical. Okay, but the original symbol of the rainbow was a covenant between Noah and God. And that covenant was passed down to us. And so that's what that rainbow is all about. And we've hijacked that away, and now the rainbow doesn't, when you look at the rainbow, you think everything but of what it talks about here. Okay? But that was what the rainbow was significant for, was the covenant between God and Noah. And that's passed down to us. All right? So that is the covenant of Noah. And it applies to us. So don't think this stuff doesn't apply to us. There's several things there. We're supposed to be fruitful. We're supposed to multiply. We're supposed to be all over the earth. We're supposed to have capital punishment. Okay? And the symbol of this covenant is the rainbow. Okay? So remember those things. Bring it back to the Bible and what the Bible talks about. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through the book of Genesis. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.